Hey, welcome back to Cryptos to Invest. Welcome to everybody that enjoys this channel lately. Thank you for joining this channel. Today, we're going to talk about the price of ADA and the price prediction of the ADA or Cardano, because there's a lot of people liking this project and they bid on it on a big ways and big bags. So we are just going to go ahead straight into it to the ADA price. This is the ADA price you can see here, guys. Let me take this out. So since actually here 21 October, 21 October, September, where we was about $3 almost in there. Since then we continue going down and down and down and down. And you can see how many times also the price did try to do a flip of this downtrend line, but it never happened. Each time it does touch in there, it just goes hammered to the downside because it was on a down descending channel. So that's the reason why each time it just touched there, that's a huge like sign to enter a short position from there. As you can see, that was a descending or a downtrend channel where it has locked up into it since I said not December, but September, I'm sorry, 21, and since then never go back above each price that he does. I mean, he was doing lower low, it was doing actually, yeah, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and all of a sudden right now we see it coming out of the downtrend line. So it has to actually stay above this line, which is also considered to be touching two major points right here. So the first would be this one here, and the second also will be this one here, where actually it jumped all the way to the upside. As well, it had played a resistance here, so that's the reason why we put this line here. So that's also why it did actually stayed above it, or did a bounce in this area. So it did a bounce, and then all of a sudden it goes from 29 to almost 40. So it may happen something similar, very similar to what you see in here. So this V, it may happen so quick, and you have to be ready for it. And that V will lead us actually to buy the dip right here, where you see this sentence says still waiting here. So this still waiting here is actually where the orders are set on the spot side. So let me just make a scenario of it. So it can maybe so quick like this and go all of a sudden again and do the same thing we done here, correct above that. Let me change just the colors. Here we go. Let me make it white. Okay, so just correct above that and go correct down the resistance, and all of a sudden break the resistance. So similar thing may happen here, because actually the history repeats itself. Okay, in crypto, especially in crypto, the history repeats itself. So that's the thing that may or I may actually anticipate it to happen. So just get some correction above here, maybe even a little bit down, and all of a sudden start again doing the same thing as we did about this descending right here, going down. So the similar thing may happen, but it may be huge pumps, because that point will be starting the bull market. And in a bull market, you know what happens, it's just a pump after pump, a pump after pump. There is no stopping, it's just small corrections at all the way going up. So if we want to just go by resistance and support, if we take the Fibonacci and put it in the low points we touched right here, which will be the main point where we start the Fibonacci, we'll put the Fibonacci. So putting it on the down point we reached right here before we started doing a little bit of consolidation in this area. So that will be, let's take this rectangle and put it right way right here. This is played a small resistance in this area, which makes sense because we have a hype or a high here, high low, and then we have here two times, about 2 to 3 times, where we just backed up from the support right there, and we have the second one will be also right here. It's gonna be on based on Fibonacci. It says here's the 50%, and it's really did backed up on 50%. So we have the 60%. These are just small resistance though. They're not big resistance. This just are really small, but also may make the price to come back and each time. So this is another one, and the last one will be down here, down this bottom, where it plays the actually support before it may play again resistance at this time. So let's draw a new one here. So that will be that one like that, between, because as you remember back then in 2021, it was really sticking its nose on the chart between 0.90 and $1. It's like it didn't want to go down that price. But the price action and the move and the dump of BTC lead the price actually to go down. So soon, this is the major support. I'm just gonna give it a really strong color though. That's how it is. This is the major resistance, not support, I'm sorry. This is the major resistance we have here. Soon as we flip this and confirm the flip of this resistance, turn it to support, then we're gonna talk about trying to go all the way up to $3 and maybe a new all-time high around, I don't know, around 9, 10, 15, I don't know. But because I'm not just gonna give you a random number like that. But let's first just flip this major resistance, then we're gonna talk what's the next step. But nevertheless though, if you looking up into the RSI, let me just bring it here. So this is the RSI. If you go back to the RSI also, it will show you each time it does kind of rounded bottom here so many times. So rounded bottom, a rounded bottom, but if it didn't did at the rounded bottom, it does it on the top side. On the upside, let me bring it here. So the curve. So if it didn't do it like on the top, it does it on the bottom. That's one here. This is another one small here. This is another one, but it's not complete. This is again another one here, but it's not complete also, because you have to be actually like this. It's not complete too. So right now we're doing similar things, but we did one here, which is a small one. I would guess that this will be similar to another bottom one. So it may be something like, come on, maybe something like that. And something like that, and then all of a sudden again do similar things. So that's maybe what would happen. So it's not 100% what would happen. That's just a small example of what could happen. As you can see from the RSI also, we break off the downtrend line. Right now we hyping a little bit up. So let's just see if we're gonna hold this place, because it's also a place where the price all the time comes back since about the June 22. So all the time, that's where 3 times where it came back, 4 times where it came back. So shall we see a break here? Maybe not, because we have a history of non-breaking it. And maybe this time a huge force of buying will be also helping this area to be broken though. Then we move a little bit there, as I said, and then we will do a rounded bottom, because we see a high selling pressure for Bitcoin around 28K. Each time it goes to 28K, there's a huge selling pressure that people starting selling. And we are entering also to April, which is a very positive month for crypto. So we will see actually some hype. We will see some pump here and there, and maybe Bitcoin will try and stay above the 27 in order for it to go to 30k and try to test that area. And that area is really hard to pass because there's a huge orders in there, more than 30 million and plus of orders that should be sold in that area as a short. So I hope this quick video will be also enough for giving you a closure about what's the price of ADA may look like and how it may move. So nevertheless, don't FOMO about the price. The price all the time comes to the places where you want to buy it. Don't just buy where the price is. Wait until the price comes to the areas where you want to buy it. That's because cryptocurrency repeats itself, the history of chart repeats itself, and a huge example for that is this right here. So as you can see, we went to $3 and it came all the way down to around 2024. So that's it for today. I hope you like this content. If you do, please enjoy this channel and subscribe and leave a comment if you have one. I will be happy to answer it for you. Have a great day. See you soon in the next one.